Alright, get set to know all the personal finance news that matters to your pocket on this show Money Time at Money 9. So let's begin today with the wholesale price index based inflation, which spiked to a record high of 15.08% in April. The Commerce and Industry Ministry has attributed this to the rise in prices of mineral oils, basic metals, crude petroleum and natural gas and food articles among others. The WPI inflation has remained in double digits for the 13th consecutive month since April last year. Inflation in food articles was 8.35% as prices of vegetables, wheat, fruits and potato witnessed sharp spike. Potatoes WPI-based inflation in April was 20%. Fuel and power inflation was at 38.66%, while crude petroleum and natural gas inflation was 69.07%. Data released last week showed that retail inflation rose to a near 8-year high of 7.79% in April. And we continue with inflation. If you're a shopaholic and don't mind paying more for branded apparels, then expect apparel prices to go up sharply in the coming days. These apparels are made of raw materials like cotton, the prices of which have more than doubled in the last 1 year from 45,000 rupees per candy to 1 lakh rupees. The government had reduced import duty on cotton, but to no avail. Cotton prices are currently at record high levels. In the global markets, cotton is trading at an 11-year high. Clothing inflation rate has almost tripled in the last 1 year to 9.51%. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has written a letter to the PM Narendra Modi requesting him to take steps to calm down rising cotton prices. The textile industry has been a traditional employment generator of Tamil Nadu. And now for some relief on inflation. Some states in India have seen wheat prices falling by 1 rupee per kg after the centre banned its export on May 14. However, to the utter disappointment of the common man, wheat traders have said that geographical fall in wheat prices is only temporary and they do not see a substantial fall in coming months. In fact, many farmers and traders have piled up wheat stocks and they do not want to release those in the market right now because they are expecting better prices later on. This further gives weightage to the viewpoint that the recent fall in wheat prices is only temporary and prices of the Rabi crop may soar in the coming days. And finally, some good news. The private sector lender, the ICICI Bank, has hiked the rate of interest of fixed deposits maturing in 290 days to less than a year to 4.5% from 4.4% earlier. Rate of interest on FDs maturing in 1 to 2 years has been further spiked to 5.1% from 5% earlier. The private lender has taken the maximum rate hike of 0.2% on FDs maturing in 2 years, 1 day to 3 years, on which investors will get ROI of 5.4%. ICICI Bank account holders are getting the highest interest rate of 5.75% on FDs maturing in 5 years, 1 day to 10 years, while the private lender is also giving ROI of 6.35% to senior citizens on ICICI Bank Golden Years FD, which too matures in 5 years, 1 day to 10 years. But senior citizens can open this special FD only till October 7, 2022. Next up, HDFC will now approve home loans in 2 minutes. Mortgage lender HDFC on Tuesday launched an offer on WhatsApp to provide approval for home loans to buyers within 2 minutes. Users will have to provide some basic information on HDFC's WhatsApp number 9867000000. On the basis of the information keyed in by the customer, a provisional home loan offer letter will be generated instantaneously. Customers can apply for the home loan on WhatsApp 24/7. Plus, the mortgage lender has not kept any waiting time for granting the home loan approval letter. HDFC Managing Director Renu Sood Karnad said that there is a strong desire among the citizens to be a homeowner. Demand for housing in India is extremely robust. Up next, IT giant Infosys providing some good news. 20 to 23% appraisal, social security benefits among other steps planned by Infosys to retain employees. Information technology giant Infosys has offered high appraisal, better social security benefits and stock awards among other benefits to retain its employees. The tech giant has offered an average appraisal of 12 to 13% and 20 to 23% for high-level employees to win over the ongoing war for talent in the tech space. There is also a retention bonus in for the top performers. Infosys had posted a record attrition rate of 27.7% in the concluding quarter of the previous financial year. which was merely 10.9% in the year-ago period. Other tech giants are also expected to follow suit. And now to the most awaited IPO listing, the LIC. The LIC policyholder had to absorb loss of 17 rupees a share after the scrip disappointed investors on the first day of listing. The LIC's issue price was fixed at 949 rupees. Since policyholders were given a discount of 60 rupees on each share, so they had to absorb a loss of only 17 rupees on each share, while retail investors had to absorb loss of 32 rupees on each share, whereas other types of investors had to absorb loss of 81.80 rupees apiece. On Tuesday, the scrip of the largest IPO of the country got listed at 872 rupees. Although in the intraday trade, the scrip recovered some ground and was trading at 883.75 rupees, down 6.88% on the NSE. Market experts have suggested that investors should hold on to the shares and the scrip will see an uptick in the long term. And here's an insurance for dental health. Insurance company PNB MetLife has launched a new dental care plan which will cover fixed benefit outpatient expenses incurred on maintaining dental health. Outpatient benefits means expenses incurred on dental health without the need of getting hospitalized, like doctor consultation, lab tests, etc. Many other insurance firms provide dental health care insurance specific plans. The individual and corporate health insurance plans generally do not cover outpatient expenses. But now, people are continuously inquiring for such plans which do cover out of hospital expenses. Sensing this, PNB MetLife has come up with such a unique insurance plan. It has tied up with more than 340 dental clinics to provide assistance to the people who would be subscribing to the plan. Up next, it's time for some gaming news. Apex Legends mobile game launched on Android and iOS. One of the most famous cross-platform battle royale game, Apex Legends Mobile, was released on Tuesday on Android and iOS operating systems. Players who had pre-registered the game would get a chance to earn more rewards. The game is considered to be one of the top shooter games in mobile entertainment. Players can join forces with two friends to compete with other mobile players. Last year, a beta version of the game was launched in India and the Philippines and later expanded to more countries in February this year. And we wrap up today's Money Time with some IPO news. Paradeep Phosphates IPO get muted response on opening day. Fertilizer company Paradeep Phosphates IPO was subscribed only 29% till 5 p.m. on Tuesday. But here also, retail individual investors showed highest interest as their quota was filled the most as compared to that of non-institutional investors and qualified institutional buyers. Retail quota was filed 57% while high net worth individual quota was filed only 6%. While qualified institutional buyers quota was subscribed less than 1%. The IPO's price band was fixed at 39 to 42 rupees per share. According to experts, the issue is priced reasonably at 5 times its estimated 2022-23 earnings. That's all for today on Money Time at Money 9. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter and keep watching Money 9 English's YouTube channel.